So in today's session, we will more go into the fine tuning of our understanding. So this is the session of interaction, questions and answers, and sharing your experiences based on your own experiments and fine tuning your understanding. Okay, so we begin with the people who want to share their experiences so far about your decluttering, cleaning the house, Mauna practice for one day, especially the first timers. If you have any questions, you can ask questions and come on the video because it is good to see each other's faces so that the next time we meet physically, we can recognize. So it's not only that. Also, it is, you when you're coming for a class, you are prepared, take shower, and you are well presented. You sit in front of the system. So there is a certain discipline, and there is a certain. You are preparing yourself that I'm going to become. I'm going to be in the absorption mode. I'm completely absorbing. So that shows your sincerity. And you are just putting your video off and you are doing something, cooking, cleaning, and whatever you are doing. So spirituality is not for that. You don't think you can do multitasking. And it is good. It's up to you. Again, you have the free will. If you want to be really sincere, prepare yourself and present yourself.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste,
Anagha
madam.
Maharao from Mumbai.
Yes.
Yes. मैंने जो भी विजडम आपने शेयर किया है वो सेशंस जो भी 4 दिन के सेशंस थे वो लाइव और नेक्स्ट डे फिर से रिपीटेडली सुने और उसमें से जो इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स थे जिसमें मुझे इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करना है वो पॉइंट्स के बारे में थोड़ा इंट्रोस्पेक्शन किया, कुछ लिखा और अभी मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग थोड़ी बेटर हो रही है, मुझे थोड़ी मेरी क्लैरिटी बढ़ रही है. मतलब पहले जनवरी की रिट्रीट भी मैंने अटेंड की थी, उससे थोड़ी मैं बेटर वर्जन हूँ अभी, ऐसे मुझे लगा. और नो कंप्लेंट्स, नो फॉल्ट फाइंडिंग, ये लेवल पे एटीट्यूड चेंज हो रहा है. और जो सेंटेंस आप रिपीटेडली बोलते हैं वो ऐसे गूंजते रहते हैं कि सोल सिक्स सेटिस्फैक्शन, फोकस ऑन नीड्स नॉट ऑन ग्रीड्स, ऐसे हर घटना में वो सेंटेंसेस ऐसे आ जाते हैं, मन में गूंजते हैं और वो एक पॉज या एक अलर्ट्स जैसे काम करते हैं. स्मॉल स्मॉल सेटिस्फैक्शन मैटर्स, ग्रैब इट, एंजॉय इट, तो इमीडिएटली ये चेंज होता है, एटीट्यूड चेंज होता है. अबाउट क्लटर क्लीनिंग, मैं रेगुलरली 2-3 महीने में करती हूँ, बट ये स्टार्ट 9 दिन के लिए जो एक्सरसाइज लिया उसमें मुझे ऐसा लगा कि कुछ चीजें ऐसे भी पड़ी थी कि जो रही थी ऐसे की जो काम की नहीं थी और जरूरत की चीजों को अच्छी जगह मिली और बहुत सारी ड्रॉवर्स जरा खाली हो गए, तो वो एक चेंज था. और ये काम मैंने बहुत सिंसियरली और माइंडफुली किया और मुझे क्या लगा कि मेरा माइंड खाली हो रहा है, जैसे चीजें खाली हो रही है मैं भी खाली हो रही हूँ. तो ये मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा क्योंकि वो सिंसियरली हुआ और 1 घंटा में उसमें मैंने बिताया. अभी खाली मेरे हस्बैंड के ड्रॉवर्स बाकी है जिनको मैं हाथ नहीं लगा सकती, बट मैंने उनको बताया है कि वी कैन डू विथ, मतलब अगर मुझे अलाउ कर दिया तो मैं करती. देन मेडिटेशन मेरा 20 से 1 घंटे का मेडिटेशन रेगुलर है. बट अभी ये साल में मैंने 2-2 घंटा, 1-1 घंटा बढ़ा दिया, नॉट रेगुलरली बट वीकली 3-4 बार 2 घंटे का मेडिटेशन होता है. और रेगुलर मेडिटेशन से मेरा ये मुझे एडवांटेज मिला कि मैं शांत हो गई. और अगेन मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग, जैसे आप बोलते कि अवेयरनेस मेडिटेशन से बढ़ता है, तो जब भी मैं बुक रीड कर रही हूँ तो मुझे लगता है कि अरे मुझे ये पहले समझा नहीं था और अभी मुझे समझ में आ रहा है. इवन आपके लेक्चर्स भी, मतलब जनवरी का जो रिट्रीट था और अभी का जो सेशन हो रहे हैं उसमें मुझे बहुत डीप ऐसा लगता है कि इट्स नॉट इंफॉर्मेशन, इट इज नॉलेज. तो वो चेंज मुझे डीप लेवल तक समझ में आ रहा है और उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होता देख रही हूँ मैं कि हो रहा है. और मेडिटेशन से मुझे, और एक मेरे हस्बैंड भी मेडिटेशन करते हैं रेगुलर, और हम दोनों की अंडरस्टैंडिंग बहुत बढ़ गई. पहले मैं हर चीज उनको ना, मेरा एक ऐसा डोमिनेटिंग या कंट्रोलिंग नेचर, हर चीज में मैं उनको बताती थी ऐसा करना चाहिए, ऐसा करना चाहिए. तो जनवरी के सेशन और ये सेशन के बाद मतलब मेरा वो, मैंने स्टॉप किया कि मेरा ये एटीट्यूड मुझे बदलना है. नॉट नेसेसरी कि आई शुड टेल एवरी टाइम कि ऐसे करो वैसे करो, तो स्टॉप करो. तो वो मेरा चेंज हो गया और फिर उनको ऐसा लगा कि अरे ये इसने बात कम कर दी है इसकी, उनका अंडरस्टैंडिंग इंप्रूव हो गया, तो हम दोनों में ना एक पेज पे आ रहे हैं। इतनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग दोनों की बढ़ गई कि बात करनी जरूरत नहीं है, बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है। तो दैट चेंज वी आर सीइंग, वी आर मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम हम एक पेज पे, जो भी डिसीजन है 1 पेज, नो सेकंड थॉट, ये चेंज दोनों में आ गया। नाउ बुक रीडिंग, बुक रीडिंग में आई लाइक बुक रीडिंग, सो 90% मेरा रेगुलर बुक रीडिंग है, 1 और 2 पेजेस या एटलीस्ट 1 चैप्टर। तो उसमें भी मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मैं क्या करती हूँ, बुक रीड करने के बाद मैं जॉट डाउन करती हूँ कि इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स और जो मैं इंप्लीमेंट कर सकती हूँ, और मुझे मैं बोर्ड पे लिख देती हूँ कि ये इसमें ये पॉइंट्स है इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के। और मैं देखती हूँ कि नेक्स्ट डे एटलीस्ट मुझे ये ध्यान रखना है कि मैंने ये पढ़ा है, तो मुझे इम्प्लीमेंट, क्योंकि आपका एक सेंटेंस है कि सेशन अटेंड करके कुछ नहीं होने वाला, आप इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करोगे तो ही आपकी प्रोग्रेस होने वाली है। तो मेरा अभी पूरा फोकस इम्प्लीमेंटेशन पे है। देन सेवा, सर्विस, ये 6 दिन में मैंने रिलेटिव्स को कांटेक्ट किया, मेरे कुछ स्टूडेंट्स है उनको कांटेक्ट किया, और उनको फोन पे मैंने ध्यान के बारे में बताया। उसके बाद मेरे दो चार फ्रेंड्स को कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स थे, तो उनको मैंने सुना। अभी मेरा और एक एटीट्यूड है कि बीच में बोलना, जब कोई कुछ सुना रहा है तो मैं इंटरप्ट करती थी। दिस टाइम द चेंज विच आई हैव सीन इज, मैंने सुना, पूरा सुना उनका, और बाद में उन्होंने जब भी पूछा कि आपको इसके बारे में आपकी क्या ख्याल है, देन आई स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग ऑन इट। तो ये भी मुझे लगा कि दिस इज द चेंज, इन बिटवीन हो रहा है, बट ये चेंज है। देन पाड़वा जो था, तो उस दिन फेस्टिव सीजन है, तो मैंने एक आश्रम को खाने का डोनेशन उनको दे दिया, और उन्होंने पिक्चर्स भेजे, मुझे अच्छा लगा कि चलो एक अच्छा काम अंडर सर्विस हो गया। मौना, हाइब्रिड मौना, जनवरी से मैं रेगुलर वीकली वंस ये मौना आपका रिट्रीट का जो भी था वो कर रही हूँ। तो उसमें एक चेंज की मैं फुल्ली फुल्ली डिटैच्ड हूँ। जब भी मौना हो रहा है मैं किसी को देखती तक नहीं हूँ, मेरा एक किचन का काम हो गया कि आई एम विथ मी ऑल द टाइम। मैं इनवर्ड्स देख रही हूँ कि मैं कुछ बाहर से सुनाई भी दे रहा है तो मेरे अंदर क्या चेंज हो रहा है, मेरे विचार कैसे चेंज हो रहे हैं। मैं लिखती हूँ, कंटिन्यूअस मेरी बुक ओपन रहती है, जैसे कुछ विचार अलग है मुझे पकड़ने चाहिए, मैं लिखती हूँ। बुक रीडिंग, और मैं 2 से 5 घंटे तक का मेडिटेशन कर पाती हूँ मौना के दिन, क्योंकि मैं फुल्ली मेरे साथ हूँ, और मुझे समझ में आ रहा है कि मेरे क्या गलतियां हो रही है, मैं कहाँ मुझे इम्प्रूव करना है। ये सब मेरी पूरी 400 पेजेस की बुक में लिखती ही रहती हूँ अभी कि मुझे इसमें काम करना है। और एक आपकी लाइन है कि सिंसियरिटी, सीरियसनेस, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है, अदरवाइज ये स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी इतना आसान नहीं। और उसमें मौना भी है, मेडिटेशन भी, ये 4 चीजें अगर मैं नहीं करती हूँ तो मैं इसमें आगे नहीं जा सकती। तो आई एम क्लियर ऑन दैट। हाइब्रिड मौना, हाइब्रिड मौना में मुझे ऐसा हुआ कि बोलना नहीं है, बट अभी मैं सबके साथ हूँ, मेरे फैमिली मेंबर्स के साथ, तो वो कुछ पूछ रहे हैं तो मैं जस्ट लिसनर हूँ, और उसके बाद अगर जरूरत है तो मैं बोल रही हूँ। तो इतना अच्छा लगा मुझे कि वहां जरूरत थी नहीं, जो मेरा नेचर है बीच बीच में बोलने का, मुझे बोलना पड़ा नहीं सर, और मेरी एनर्जी कॉन्जर्व हो गई। ये मुझे इंपॉर्टेंट लगा कि मोना में और मुझे इतना अच्छा लगता है मोन के एक दिन होने के बाद मैं और बोर्ड पे लिखती हूँ कि मेरा अभी सेकंड डे भी मोना है, क्योंकि मुझे अच्छा लगा, मीठा लग रहा है मोना, तो मेरी एनर्जी बहुत कॉन्जर्व होती है। देन नेचर वॉक, नेचर वॉक मैंने वॉक में रेगुलर करती हूँ मॉर्निंग इवनिंग, बट नेचर वॉक नहीं था मेरा। नेचर वॉक में सर मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा कि जैसे मैंने एंटर किया गार्डन में, हवा आ गई, और मुझे लगा कि पत्ते, पेड़ पौधे मुझे वेलकम कर रहे हैं, सब हिल रहे हैं और मुझे वेलकम कर रहे हैं। इतनी खुशी महसूस की मैंने, जो मैंने कभी नहीं की थी, क्योंकि मैंने कभी देखा ही नहीं था उनकी तरफ। तो वो मुझे समझा कि अरे नेचर भी मेरे साथ कनेक्ट जो है, वो कनेक्ट मुझे समझा। मैंने स्काई को देखा, मून को देखा, और वो जो टाइम था ना, इट वॉज अमेजिंग, वंडरफुल एक्सपीरियंस। फिर 2 मील्स, जनवरी के रिट्रीट में आपने एक मील और दूसरा सूप का बोला, तो वो मैंने कंटिन्यू किया था 2 महीने, बट मेरा वेट बहुत कम हो गया, और सब रिलेटिव्स मेरे ऊपर पाउंस हो गए, तो वो बोले नहीं नहीं तुमको खिचड़ी तो खानी है, तो वो थोड़ा प्रेशर में आ गई मैं। बाय द टाइम 2 मील मैंने शुरू किया, ब्रेकफास्ट बंद कर दिया, फ्रूट्स और 2 मील। मैं 70% तक खाती हूँ, पूरा फुल नहीं खाती। एक 10:30 बजे का और 6 बजे, ये मेरा लंच टाइम फिक्स है। और आई थिंक मैं अभी सेट हो गई, आई एम वेरी मच कंफर्टेबल विद 2 meals। ग्रेजुअली आई वांट टू स्विच योर टू 1 meal। लेट्स सी। सज्जन सांगत्य, मेरे रिलेटिव्स और मेरे हस्बैंड के साथ जो भी मैं कर रही हूँ, जो भी पढ़ रही हूँ, जो भी सुन रही हूँ, आई शेयर विद देम। एट टाइम्स मैं नीता मैडम को भी मेरी कुछ प्रोग्रेस के बारे में अपडेट करती हूँ। तो इतना ही मेरा सज्जन सागत्य है, इससे ज्यादा नहीं। जर्नलिंग, हर वीक 2 या 3 दिन एकदम सिंसियरली और बहुत अच्छी तरह से मैं लिखती हूँ। खुद पढ़ती हूँ, जैसे आपने बताया कि पीछे का भी पढ़ो फिर आगे लिखो। तो मुझे समझ में आ रहा है कि मैं कैसे आगे या पीछे जा रही हूँ। और जर्नलिंग का मुझे बहुत फायदा हो रहा है, बहुत, क्योंकि इंट्रोस्पेक्शन हो रहा है। और ये सब ना मेरे जो घर में जो लोग हैं या आने वाले हैं वो मुझे बता रहे हैं। मुझे खुद को तो समझ में आ रहा है, बट मुझे थोड़ी सी, मेरे हस्बैंड इतना शाबाशी नहीं दे रहे क्योंकि वो बोलेंगे कि इसको करने तो दो, अभी इतनी क्या जल्दी है। बट मेरे ऑफिस वाले लोगों को ये जो मेरा चेंज है वो उन्होंने कैप्चर किया है। वो मुझे पूछते रहते, तुम क्या करती हो, ऐसे कैसे चेंज हो गया तुमने, व्हाट प्रैक्टिसेस यू आर फॉलोइंग। तो मैं थोड़ा बहुत शेयर करती हूँ एज पर उनका जो कॉन्शियसनेस है उसके हिसाब से। आई टेल कि मेडिटेशन करना है, ये पढ़ना है, ऑल। तो ओवरऑल माय एक्सपीरियंस इज वंडरफुल। तो मैं कंटिन्यू करूंगी। साइलेंस, मेरा प्लानिंग है कि मैं ज्यादा करूंगी, 10 days वगैरह। मौना का अभ्यास, मुझे मेरा वीकनेस पे, मतलब मुझे माइंडफुलनेस पे काम करना, वो मेरा इतना नहीं होता है। समटाइम्स होता है, समटाइम्स शुरू में होता है, बट जैसे दिन निकलता है वैसे मेरा माइंडफुलनेस कम हो जाता है। फिर मुझे मौना का अभ्यास करना है बहुत अच्छी तरह से, इनर जर्नी के बारे में, क्योंकि मैं अभी अंदर जाने लगी हूँ। मुझे समझ में आ रहा है, अंदर का पीस मुझे अच्छा लगने लगा है, बट आई हैव टू वर्क ऑन इट। और मेरा गोल है कि मुझे ये जो भी मेरा आप जो नॉलेज दे रहे हो वो मुझे पूरी तरह से इम्प्लीमेंट करना है। खाली सुन के होने वाला नहीं, मैं रिपीटेड सुनने वाली हूँ, बट मैं मेरे ऊपर काम करने में ज्यादा फोकस रखूंगी। बहुत सारा सुनना नहीं है, क्योंकि आपने बहुत दिया है, इतना भी मैं फॉलो करूंगी तो मेरी जिंदगी बन जाएगी, ये मुझे समझा। सो हार्टफेल्ट ग्रेटिट्यूड टू यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच, लव यू।
Such a wonderful seeker you are.
थैंक यू।
Yeah. So happy to hear your experiments and you're so sincere. You have made my day by sharing your experiences. Continue. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
So you are a classic example how a student will be. Okay. So the role of a student is 90%. The role of the teacher is only 10%. Teacher can only inspire.
Yeah.
Teacher can only show the direction. Okay, this direction you go. But it is the student who have to make the journey. So the 90% credit goes to the student. Always 90% credit goes to the student. If the student is a sincere student, if the student is a good student, then the student can learn from good teacher. The student can also learn from a bad teacher also. The student can learn from the bad teacher how not to be bad. But if the student is not sincere, then the student cannot even learn from a great teacher. So the emphasis is always on the student. Thank you very much for sharing your experiences. I'm happy that I've come to this program. At least one student is benefiting. I know there are many people who are benefiting,
Yes.
but at least one. At least one means more than one. One is enough for me. Good. Thank you.
I am 73. I am the same. बॉडी में जरूर चेंज है, लेकिन मुझे ये बहुत अच्छी तरह से फील होता है कि मेरे में जो मैं हूँ उसमें कोई चेंज नहीं है। हाँ, थोड़ा सा है कि पहले मैं बहुत ज्यादा चूजी था। स्लाइट चेंज इज देयर एंड आई एम ट्राइंग टू डूइंग माय बेस्ट। लेकिन मुझे लग रहा है कि जो एक रिक्वायर्ड प्रोग्रेस होनी चाहिए वो मेरे में नहीं हो।
Okay, good. Thanks for sharing. So there's something very important you have to understand. There are two sides, this side and the other side.
जी,
We all come from the other side. From this side, there's always dissatisfaction. From this side, you see life is purposeless. But when you see from the other side, life has a wonderful purpose. Every lifetime has a wonderful purpose. From this side, you see what kind of a life I'm living. Yeah, it's not great, and there's no progress, there's no purpose, and this and that. I'm just got married and have 2 children. I'm getting old, and what is the purpose? That is the way you see from this side. But from the other side, it was wonderfully purposeful. The soul has evolved so much. So the most important point you have to understand is, from when you see from the mind's perspective, there is always dissatisfaction. But when you see from the soul's perspective, there is absolute satisfaction. Okay, from the soul perspective, you feel satisfied. Yes, it is a great purposeful life. Your very purpose is to experience that samsara. You might have think that I just did my studies and got a job and have children, and that's all, nothing great. But that itself is great. Many people think to be spiritual means you need to be very elevated, and you need to be an avatar, and you need to be a great leader, you need to have a lot of wisdom. No, just in a normal life, in a normal samsara, there is great enlightenment. Through you, a great soul has come. You have helped the progression, the nature, like you have gone through, the next generation has come. So you have helped the next generation to come to the planet Earth. So that itself is a great progress. And so many people's lives you have touched. And so much of experience your soul has got. So the entire essence of this is, the entire essence of this entire program, self-love, is that don't underestimate yourself. You are an amazing person. And whatever the experiences you have gone through is very beautiful. From the mind perspective, there is always separation. Good experience, bad experience, not so good experience, frustrating experience. But from the soul point of view, it is beautiful. Every experience is valid. Every experience is beautiful. And you see that I am not seeing the progress. Your main concern is I'm not able to see the progress. This exactly, the speed, I want to see this progress is coming from the mind. Because mind wants instant. Mind wants instant. Mind is always going in speed, but the body cannot go in that speed. Okay, so for me, I'm sitting in Germany now. My mind wants to go to India now. This moment, immediately, I want to go to India. That is the speed of the mind. But it takes time for the body to go sit on the plane and travel for 15 hours and then land and travel for another 3-4 hours to reach home. But mind wants speed. So you have to be very aware that if you're going with the mind perspective, you're always in the speed. There's always agitation. There is always like, nothing is good. This is not up to the mark. This is not up to the mark. But rather understand that your very purpose is not to reach somewhere. Your very purpose is to enjoy the journey. इसका destination कुछ नहीं है. Spirituality में there is no goal. Every single person is going to get enlightened. Every single person who is born on the planet Earth is going to get enlightened. Destination is not important. If not this lifetime, after 10 lifetimes, after 100 lifetimes, it doesn't matter. Every single person is going to get enlightened. That is for sure. So the point is, are you enjoying the journey? It is the journey which matters. Suppose from point A to point B, from Jaipur to Delhi. Jaipur to Delhi, you go by train, for example, it is 2 hours. You go by car, it is 3 hours. Okay, but you go by walk, it might take 10 hours or 1 day. So when you go by train, the scenery you see is different because the train goes in speed and you might miss many things. You go by car, you can see a little more fine details. When you're going by walk, you can see every minute thing while walking. You can see the whole beauty. So to slow down and to be in that moment, to enjoy that moment, that matters. So when you actually slow down, this is a paradoxical way, slow and steady wins the race. You slow down yourself. The more you slow down yourself, you are out of the race. You are no more in the race, correct? You slow down yourself, you become relaxed. You slow down yourself, you are out of the race. So when you slow down yourself, you win the race. That is paradoxical. So unless you slow down, you cannot win this race. So let go of all those expectations that I'm not able to find it. The only thing you need to see is, are you any better compared to 6 months ago, compared to 3 months ago? Is there any improvement? Even a small percentage of improvement, 1% improvement is there. Yes, you are correct. You are in the right direction. Improvement is there. Okay. From the soul perspective, there is a lot of improvement. From the mind perspective, little bit of improvement is there, perfect. So let go of that expectation. I need to see some visible changes. It takes time. It really takes time. So you have to be patient enough. You have to be really patient enough. You are comfortable in your journey. Are you comfortable in your journey?
I'm fully comfortable.
That's all matters. Are you able to see a minute progress?
Yeah, it is there.
That's enough. You are in the perfect journey. So understand, it is the very nature of the mind. It is very nature of the mind to speed up the things. Okay.
Correct.
But the soul wants to slow down because only there is a beauty in slowing down, because you are able to grasp the finer details. You're able to see the fine details when you slow down. I'll give I'll give my own example. So I think there was a time in 2000, I think 2006, 17, yes, yeah, 2017, 18. So those times I was traveling around and yeah, I was teaching meditation and I'm doing my work, but still I'm not feeling satisfied. Somewhere I feel like, I'm traveling only 2-3 countries and I'm reaching out only to few hundreds of people. So I have to reach out to inspire the whole of the planet Earth. And I'm not quite satisfied with myself. And so the Patriji's call came because we used to speak to each other. He will call me whenever he's free, and I'll call him whenever I'm free, just to have a casual talk. Where are we? What are we doing? How the things are going. So he called and he asked, Sir, Swamiji, how are things? How are you doing? So that particular month when he called me, I was not traveling anywhere. So I feel, sir, I think I'm doing work, but I'm not up to the mark. I'm not satisfied with myself because I can see myself that I'm lazing around a bit instead of I want to do 24/7 work, but I'm not up to the mark. I think I'm lazing around myself. Then I said, see, you are doing so great work. You are continuously traveling and you're doing so many things. And I'm not up to the mark compared to you. So that's what I told. So then he said, Swamiji, you are wrong. Okay. Your mind wants to do many, many things. You're already doing your best. You're already doing your great work. You're doing such a great work and you are traveling and you are doing an amazing work. You have to acknowledge it first. Your mind wants to do many, many things. Your mind wants to speed up. Okay. But you have to understand that it takes time. For whatever you want to do, it will happen. Be patient. It takes time. So don't go with the flow of the mind. Go with the flow of the body. You have traveled so much, so your body needs some rest. So your body is resting. So feel good about it. Go with the speed of the physical body while you are in the physical body. Don't go with the speed of the mind. So this is what he told. So you are 73 years. Your body also needs a certain rest. Your body also has a certain speed to pick up the things, to go on. And you're also going through a great healing process. You are meditating and your body is going through a healing process. So I would say go with the speed of the body, slow and steady. Okay. But it is quite natural for the mind to speed up. That also you need to understand. Yes, madam. Surabhi Mishra.
Namaskar, sir. I'm from Edinburgh, Scotland. Before soul come आने से पहले, it has its free will. Everything happened as per its free will. So, do we have the free will after we come here?
Okay. You write down in bold letters.
जी.
Anywhere the soul travels, whether on the planet Earth or in the astral worlds or in the mental worlds or in the other dimensions, in the other star systems, in the other galaxies, wherever, free will is always there. Free will is always there at any given point of time. There are two things you need to understand: destiny and free will. What is destiny? Destiny is something which is destined to happen, that your soul has planned. Okay, I want this to happen, right? And it is destined to happen. That is destiny. That will happen. But how you handle that is your free will. You are meeting somebody, you have to meet somebody in that particular lifetime. So that is a destiny. You will definitely meet that person. But what happens after you meet the person? How you handle the relationship, how you take it forward is your free will. So sometimes people, the souls, they take incarnation in an abusive family, like the mother is abusive or the father is abusive. It is a destiny. According to the prarabdha karma, they have chosen in the soul plan to settle certain karmic accounts, to learn some lessons. So it is destined to happen from the soul planning stage. So that is destiny. That is bound to happen. But how do you handle it? How do you respond to that situation? That is your free will. If you complain, that means you don't know how to use your free will. The moment complaining comes, that means you don't know how to use the free will. But instead of complaining, when you start understanding, then you realize that you have a free will. Yes, the other person is behaving like this with me, but it is my choice whether to respond or not. So there you use your choice. There you use your free will. Somebody is shouting at you, you don't respond. See, for example, I'm giving you 10 pounds. I want to give you 10 pounds, but you're not interested to take. Then where the 10 pounds will be? It will be in my hands only because you are not willing to take it. So somebody is saying some bad words. If you don't receive it, then where will the words go? To him only or her only.
Yeah.
Right. So it is your free will whether to take it or not. So destiny is something which is that is not in your hands because your soul has planned for it, and it is very important for your soul evolution. So accept it. Accept all the situations of life. This is very, very important. Write it in bold letters. Accept all situations of life, which comes on its own. Whatever comes on its own, which is not in your hands, accept it. And how do you respond to that situation is your free will. So one thing we all have to remember is we are all eternal beings. We are all eternal beings. Whether you are 10 years old, whether you are 20 years old, whether you are 100 years old, and whether you take 10 lifetimes, 20 lifetimes, 100 lifetimes, it doesn't matter. For the soul is always young forever. Soul is always learning. Experiences are forever. You see, love blossoms in your heart when you are 14, when you are 30, when you are 50, when you are 60, when you are 100 also love blossoms in your heart. Because the body gets old, but the soul doesn't get old. Okay, so when I say the soul doesn't get old, what I mean is the soul is not tired. The soul is always full of energy, bubbling. So time is just an illusion. Similarly, age of the body is also an illusion. If you feel inside yourself that you are, that's why they say there is young at heart. Now, when you feel young at heart, then your body also responds that way. But if you feel that I have become old and this and that, then your body starts responding to what you feel. It's called psychosomatism. Whatever is your psyche, your soma will act accordingly. Soma is physical body. So it is what you feel, what you think. What you feel and what you think is very important. So you feel that eternity is in front of me. I'm always learning. And why to rush? The eternity is in front. So then you calm down, you slow down, you enjoy this moment. Okay. So it is very, very important to enjoy the present moment because life is happening in the present moment. To enjoy the present moment, you cannot be in the mode of rush. When you're rushing, you're not enjoying the present moment. You can observe this. If you are getting ready to work and you are rushing to work, you are not enjoying that moment. You're always in rush. Your destination is, I have to reach time. I have to reach the office in this particular time. And the whole process, the 1.5 hours, you are missing out. And even while you're driving the car, you are so tensed. You're focused only on the car in front of you. You are frustrated with the traffic, but you enjoy the beauty around. You miss the beauty around when you're in rush. And when you're not in rush, so then, if you're a man, you see the beauty, how your wife or girlfriend is helping you get ready. Or if you're a woman, you see how your man is around you. So when you're in the rush mode, you miss the beauty of the present moment. That is the point to understand. The beauty of the present moment lies in slowing down yourself. So the more you slow down yourself, the more, when I say slow down yourself, that means get out of the mind's rush and be in the present moment. Focus on the present moment. The present moment is real. So when you are focused on the present moment, life is already beautiful without you doing anything.
Sir, I wanted to ask, I recently joined, started doing meditation, and I've been listening to various videos and Karm Siddhant and meditation. So I have understood so far that meditation can heal all the diseases, and I have started believing, this is one belief system that I have developed, that meditation, this inhale, exhale, concentrating on the breath, Anapanasati meditation can heal all the diseases.
Not
So,
concentrating, observing, witnessing. You should not
witnessing the breath.
concentrate on the breath, observe the breath, witness the breath, follow the breath, but don't concentrate on the breath. Concentration involves a bit of stress. Okay, so you should be a passive witness. You should sit back. You should sit back, relaxed. The breath is already happening. So you just be a witness to the natural flow of the breath. You don't need to concentrate, just witness. In the beginning, if you are a beginner of meditation, you need to focus on the breath. But slowly, the witnessing will happen. So don't concentrate,
Yes.
witness. And you remember passive witness.
Passive witness.
Passive witness, that means you are sitting back and you are not doing anything. The breath is already happening. So because you are not doing anything, that means you become passive.
Correct.
So you are not doing anything, so you become passive. And the breath is happening, you simply observe it. And anytime you catch hold of yourself that you're getting distracted, don't fight with your thoughts. Don't be concerned about your thoughts. Don't be worried about your thoughts. Simply get your attention back to your breath again and again and again. So the whole journey should be cool and relaxed.
Sometimes, sir, I'm able to sit for even 2 hours at a stretch. But what I realize is, in those 2 hours also, very few minutes again, I'm using the word concentrating. I'm able to observe my breath, but the rest of the time is only thoughts. And so towards the end of the meditation, I realized that I've only been thinking thoughts, so meditation did not happen. But I sit there for 2 hours.
As long as you don't open your eyes, meditation is happening. As long as you don't open your eyes, meditation is happening. Let millions of thoughts comes. You don't be bothered about it. The only thing is, the moment you notice that you are thinking, the moment you become aware that the thoughts are coming, that moment come back to the breath immediately. That's the only thing you need to do. Don't be worried about the thoughts.
Yes,
as
sir.
long as you don't open your eyes, number one, and as long as you immediately come back to your breath the moment you become aware. These are the only two things. The rest you don't bother. If you do these two things, you are in perfect meditation.
Sir, and I wanted to ask that Anapanasati meditation can cure any disease, and I meditate every day. But when the panic attack is coming, at that moment, nothing, कुछ भी सोचता नहीं है, तब उस समय what do we do?
Close your
You
eyes and
did.
sit immediately. Whenever you are feeling anxiety, whenever you are feeling panic, just close your eyes and sit immediately and be with your breath. And tell yourself all is well. As long as you are with the breath, you feel naturally calm within you. So any moment you are feeling stressed or tension or anxiety, this is for everybody. We all go through a certain moments where you are tensed and there is a situation you don't know how to handle it. Where any critical situation, just close your eyes and just be with the breath, knowing that this is a trauma. Okay, so the whole life is a Maya, is a drama, and there's no need to be stressed. So the moment you bring your attention back to your breath and sit down, you will naturally cool. The stress, the agitation mind will cool down. So in that state, your soul will start speaking and you know the solution. So the solution is from within. In any situation, the solution is from within. So unless you close your eyes and calm down yourself, you will not get the solution. Solution is never outside. Solution is always
within,
from
sir.
within. So for your
Hmm.
problem, the solution is inside you. You are taking some medicines, maybe temporarily it is helping you. Again, you have to underline the word temporarily, it is helping you. The
Correct.
medicines cannot cure you. The medicines is just postponing the issue. Whatever the medicine you take, the allopathic medicine, it gives a temporary relief and it postpones, but it doesn't heal. But this
Correct.
healing is self-healing. The
Hmm.
healing happens from within. The self-healing is the permanent healing. And how does the self-healing happen? The self-healing happens when you are connected with the self. See, you enjoy the nature when you connect with the nature, correct?
Yes, sir.
When you connect with the nature, you enjoy the breeze.
Yes, sir.
You enjoy the birds chirping. So you have to connect with the nature to enjoy the nature. To get the benefits of the nature, you have to connect to the nature. So to get the benefits of the self-healing process, you have to connect to the self. If you are not connected to the self, where is the possibility of self-healing? Where is the possibility of self-love? Where is the
Correct.
possibility of self-transformation? Where is the possibility of self-realization? So connecting
Correct.
with yourself is key. Making friendship with yourself. Connecting with yourself means close your eyes, be with the breath. That is connecting to yourself.
Yes, sir.
Connecting with yourself is the key. Making friendship with yourself is the key.
Thank you, sir.
And with regards to the book reading, you make this habit. Okay. I will read at least for half an hour, 30 minutes. Without reading books for 30 minutes, I will not sleep. It is a habit you have to cultivate. The more you read the books, the more you steady yourself. Okay. So read the books of other enlightened masters' journey. That is important. So when you read the books of other enlightened masters' journey, then you understand a lot about yourself. This is Swadhyayam. Swa means self. Adhyayam means study. Swadhyayam means you study about yourself a lot as a reflection when you read the books. You understand about yourself a lot when you read the books. You understand where you are stuck. You understand whether you are on the right journey. Even if you are in the right journey, then where you got stuck and how to help yourself and how to move forward. All those things you will understand. So, but read books only after meditation. Do 1 hour of meditation first and then read book. Without meditation, never touch a book. This is a very important practice. I want to tell everybody, if at all you want to read any spiritual book, first you meditate. At least for half an hour you meditate. Only after meditation you open the book and read. Then the depth of understanding will be very intense, very high. Then the understanding is very beautiful. You will be surprised, the same page I have read before, the same page I have read 3 times before, but I never got this understanding. So always after doing meditation, you read book. Then you will enjoy reading the book. Okay.
सर मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन आपसे ये पूछना था कि आपने बोला कि बेबी सोल ईगो होता है, वो मुझे थोड़ा समझना था उसके बारे में. बेबी सोल में ईगो होता है, उसके बारे में समझना था थोड़ा सा.
Okay. So ego consciousness. So infant
Yeah.
soul is survival consciousness.
Okay.
Infant कहते हैं लेकिन थोड़ी सी जन्म लेते हैं. Very few lifetimes it has taken. So it's very new to the earth. So इसमें survival में focus है. Life का theme है survival. Survive करना. So after few lifetimes, then the soul graduates into a baby soul stage. So in the baby soul stage, the theme of life, the focus of life is one-up consciousness or ego consciousness. They want to prove that they are better than the other person. They want to show to the other person that they are superior to others. So this is ego consciousness. Ego, what is ego? Ego means I, mine. This is ego. And again, this ego, see, deep down, they are pure. Soul-wise, they are pure. But the theme of the life they choose is to be like leaders, like union leaders and supervisors, and they want to have followers for them. So they feel good. The ego feels good that, yes, somebody is listening to me. I have 4 servants in my house. Okay, I can dominate somebody. Somebody is listening to me, so I feel good, I'm great. So that kind of a false sense of feeling greatness happens. So that is ego. Okay, so all the union leaders and all the political leaders, not all, most of the political leaders and leaders of certain revolutionary movements where they want the followers. They feel good that when people are following them, they feel good that they are commanding others. So these people, because of the ego, what their focus is, oh, I want more money. I want to earn more money. Because I have money, then people respect me. If I have money, then I can get the servants do my work. I have money, I can control. It is my territory. No, it is my world. So their focus will be on money and power. They like to climb the ladder in the corporates. I want to be a manager. I want people to listen to me. I want control. I don't want to listen others, but I want others to listen to me. This is all ego consciousness. So that is we have to understand that they are in the baby soul stage. One more clarity I'll give you. See, I have given you, these are the stages, but you might ask a question, sir, if the soul is mature, that means they are not interested in money, name and fame. Yes, they are interested. See, you have to see it, you don't see it as vertical. Don't see it as vertical, but see it as horizontal. So that means a baby soul will be only 100% focused on survival and ego. Because baby soul has graduated from infant soul. So it has both the qualities. It has the qualities of survival and ego. So as you progress in your soul evolution, you have all the previous qualities as well. But which one is dominant among all your qualities? Which one is dominant? So that determines your age. So for example, if you are a very, very old soul, you are a very, very old soul. You are interested in money. You still have survival fears. You are interested in power. You are doing meditation. You are teaching also meditation. Okay. And also you are interested in a little bit of service. So among this, which one is your dominant quality? Which one gives you a great joy? Okay. So you doing meditation gives you a great joy. So that is your level. Or you teaching meditation others gives you a great joy. That is that level. Or you have all the qualities and also you want to do a lot of service. Service gives you a lot of joy. So you are in that level. Okay. So that is how you see in what level you are in. So sometimes people have this misunderstanding. If you are an old soul, then all those survival issues you will not have. You will still have survival issues, but very minimum. It is of minimum quantity you will have. And survival instincts are not bad. Survival instincts are good. But if that survival instincts is dominating your life, then that is bad. If you don't have the survival instincts, then you don't want to get up from the bed and go to work. Again, you need a certain command. You want to be a spiritual teacher. You want to be a teacher of spiritual science. Then you need a command in the class, right? You need to see who is a mischief student and you want to discipline the student. You need a certain command. You need a leadership quality. There's nothing wrong in it. There's nothing wrong in being a leader, but you being a leader from the space of love, or you being a leader from the space of ego, that matters. If you're a leader from the space of love, then you're an old soul. If you're a leader from the space of control, you want to create fear in others and control, then you are a baby soul. Everybody will have all the qualities. Like if you're only in the young soul, then you will have the qualities of infant, baby, and young. If you're a mature soul, then you will have the qualities of infant, baby, young, and mature. If you are an old soul, then you have the qualities of infant, baby, young, mature, and old. But which one is your dominant quality? That determines your evolution stage.